Marketing. We see it every single day. But what exactly is the difference between ethical marketing and what I call douchey marketing? And how can you sell your stuff in a cool way and still make a profit without relying on some of these icky marketing tactics that we regularly see online? In this video, I am breaking it all down for you. Keep watching. Hey Posse, what's up? It's Alex, and I am so glad you're here because today we are talking about something that I am fiercely, maybe irrationally passionate about: de-douchifying the internet. Yes, this is exactly why I started my channel, and it is the foundation of my entire brand, the Copy Posse. And to be honest, it's a bit wild that it's taken me 5 years to create a video on this topic, but hey, here we are. Now, in case you're new here, you might be wondering, what is the Copy Posse? I am glad you asked. We are a global crew of copywriters, marketers, and entrepreneurs on a mission to redefine modern marketing and make caring cool again. We believe in empathy, transparency, and yes, honest marketing, which I know sometimes feels very counterintuitive if you're a bit jaded, like I was after some terrible online sales and marketing experiences in the past. But I promise you that marketing and being a good human can coexist together. And so after spending nearly a decade working as a freelance copywriter in the marketing industry, I stepped out from behind the scenes and I started this channel. That was back in 2019. After a few short years, we have grown from 0 to hundreds of thousands of rad humans around the world. So if you are ready to join the posse and learn how to write copy and create marketing that is fun, engaging, empathetic, and yes, genuinely helps people solve problems, then you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel below and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. All right, so you might be here wondering, okay, Alex, what exactly is douchey marketing and why do you call it that? And how can you avoid sounding douchey in your own marketing and sales messaging? I just love that word, douchey, right? So let's get into it. Now, I'm going to reference my very own and super official Copy Posse glossary to give you my definition of douchey marketing. Douchey marketing is marketing conducted by internet D-bags. Any marketing campaign that uses stolen content, false information, impersonation, or really anything just to make a quick buck and take advantage of someone online. Okay, simple enough, right? But what are the practices that are considered douchey in my opinion? Because I'm not just talking about illegal phishing scams or stolen content or impersonation or, blatantly stealing other people's money. I am also talking about things like misleading claims, hypey clickbait, chronic over-promising and under-delivering, really any get-rich-quick schemes and just empty promises, high-pressure sales tactics, or fear-mongering that really preys on your audience's biggest worries and weaknesses in order to make money, fine print and hidden charges, we have all been there, fake testimonials, fake scarcity, fake discounts, really fake anything.
There's another company out there that has completely stolen all of our content and our photos and our videos. They have removed the watermark somehow so that they can reuse the videos for themselves and make it look like it's on their own website. People are finding the swim rompers through them, even though it's a complete scam.
And the list goes on and on. You know it. You have seen it, and usually we just ignore it. But unfortunately, this happens way more often than you might realize. And the sad truth is, a lot of these people don't even realize they are doing it, right? They aren't evil. They are just victims of really bad advice. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely people out there who are intentionally trying to trick naive folks on the internet into taking out their credit cards and giving them money. I mean, I literally get like 10 scam text messages a day, and they are really sneaky. It's scary and it's alarming, and honestly, it makes me so angry, especially when I think about the vulnerable people who are receiving messages like this. Like, I know the internet, so I can usually spot it, but sometimes I can't, and that's the scary part, right? Like, if people who know how to use the internet or spot scams really easily are getting fooled, then you know that a lot of other people are too. But this video is not for those scammers, because scammers are going to scam, and this video is not gonna change that. But hey, maybe one day I will do a video on tips and tricks for spotting online scams. So if there's any interest in that topic, let me know in the comments below, because I think we all need to really get smart about how many people are trying to take advantage of us online. This video though is for the marketers and the copywriters and the business owners out there who want to use ethical marketing, but maybe you just don't know what that really looks like. Because chances are, like I said before, you've been sold some lie that in order to make a sale, you have to say the sale ends in 2 days, even though it never really ends at all and you never close the card or end the sale. Or that you have to hide recurring billing charges in the fine print or else nobody's gonna buy. Or that you have to rub salt in the wounds of your customers' biggest struggles and scare or guilt them into buying or else, right? Or that you have to run fake discounts and slash the price of your intentionally overpriced product to make it seem like you're getting a deal when you are in fact not. Or that you have to promise your product will help them make $1 gazillion, look like a supermodel, and solve world hunger in order for people to buy. Please. Like I said, this is just bad advice. And it's an approach that may have worked well at one time when everyone believed everything they saw on the internet, because if it was published online, then it had some sort of authority and it must be official and 100% true. But customers today are savvier and more skeptical than ever before, and for damn good reason. They know BS when they see BS, and if their eyebrow lifts for even just a second, trust me, you have lost them forever. Because with the overwhelming amount of options and information available out there at literally the swift swipe of a finger, your customers are immediately looking for a reason to count you out. So think about that for a second. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly filtering the information you see online, right? Yes, no, for me, not for me, too cheap, too expensive, too far away, too unbelievable. And this is the first filter that customers put in place when they are looking at your marketing. Yes, before they start looking for a reason why you might actually be right for them, they're trying to find out why you would be wrong for them. Because it's a lot easier to weed out the bad options first. That's just how our brains work, right? And then we pick from the best option among a few good options. So that's why your marketing first needs to focus on getting through that BS filter, right? Which is stronger than ever before in the minds and hearts of your customers. Your customers, trust me, they know what's up. Now, if you've fallen victim to some bad marketing advice before, it's okay. Listen, I am not here to shame you. I am here to show you what to do instead. So let's talk about ethical marketing. Here is my definition of ethical marketing: the promotion of a product, service, or offer with the genuine intention of helping others, not just making a quick buck. Showcasing a high level of honesty, transparency, values, and integrity. Marketing that focuses on long-term brand and relationship building first. Now, here's the biggest secret of them all. Good marketing, yes, marketing that feels good for you and your customers, marketing that people are instinctively drawn to, marketing that makes people feel excited to actually buy and spend their money on you, is actually so simple. And it all comes down to one thing: empathy. And I think a lot of us freelancers and marketers and business owners miss this key aspect of doing business. And listen, I totally get it. It's really easy to get lost trying to find the best strategies and the best methods and processes for building your brand and getting your message out there. And yeah, at the end of the day, you need to make money in order to keep your business running. And sometimes that means trying everything and anything we can if we're not making progress, even if that doesn't feel really great. But listen, I've been in this industry for over 15 years. And what I have learned is this: when you genuinely care about your customers, listen, I know that sounds obvious, but when you genuinely care, when you spend time thinking about their experience and their needs and really listening to them when they have a problem or an issue, when you have a mission that is bigger than just making money online, you naturally attract amazing humans who value the same things as you. And that is so freaking cool, and it makes running your business feel so much better because you're attracting the people you want to be around. And when this happens, this means your marketing initiatives can be so simple. So let me show you what I mean. Now, buzzwords like scientifically or clinically proven, world's #1 leading, more effective than, or reduce your risk of, these statements are more than just words, they are claims. And when true, they can add a lot of authority and trust to your message. But if they're not true, you're simply lying and manipulating people, and you can get yourself into a lot of trouble for that. Ads for the popular yogurt brand Activia landed the company with a class action settlement of $45 million in 2010. Their yogurts were being marketed as clinically and scientifically proven to boost your immune system and help regulate digestion, but those claims were unproven and they were ordered to remove clinically and scientifically proven from their labels, which is like, ugh, so cringe, right? And while sometimes these claims can be an honest mistake or the result in some miscommunication on the marketing team, which it's highly unlikely if it's getting printed on a label, it is important that we as marketers and copywriters really hold ourselves to a high standard, or at least as high as possible. And when mistakes do happen, correct them as quickly as possible and adjust the language you use. So here's another example. This probiotic does a great job of highlighting the benefits without making false claims. You can see they say highly researched, or has been shown to, or widely revered for. You can see that you can still highlight all of the amazing benefits of this yogurt without making false claims. It's just slightly tweaking the language. It still has that same trust and authority factor. Pure Green Coffee claimed that its product helped with weight loss. To promote the product, the company used fake news organizations and logos from actual media outlets to prop up its bogus claims. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but stealing an image of someone or something to promote or to associate your product or brand with something with more authority is a big no-no if it's not real. And honestly, this happens a lot. I've seen fitness companies use a photo of someone's fitness transformation that they found online to use it to promote their weight loss pill or their fitness program. Or other people will find a testimonial that someone left about a different product and use it for their own product. Others will create just totally fake testimonials and use someone's picture they found online or like a stock photo. And you guys, AI is taking this douchiness to a whole new level because people can actually now make fake recordings of celebrities to endorse their products, which is absolutely terrifying, or write fake stories or testimonials of customers' results and experiences. So obviously, we're not doing any of that here, but what can you do instead? Again, the theme of ethical marketing is simple. It's just to be honest. When I first launched my very first season of the Launchpad, I obviously didn't have any customer testimonials to share because I didn't have any customers yet, right? So what I did to add authority to my sales page and really build that trust was reach out to my previous clients, and I got testimonials from them. Sure, it wasn't about my program, but I was able to feature stories from my previous clients on my marketing and copywriting abilities, and of course, speak to my character. And when I launched my new membership for freelance copywriters, Spark, I ran into a similar problem. I didn't have any testimonials about this particular membership because it was brand new, so no one had been through it yet. But what I did have was a ton of customer testimonials from other programs, which are still a great way to build trust and authority. So I showcased a handful of these testimonials from my other programs and memberships on the sales page. But right there below, I clearly state that these testimonials are from my other Posse programs. So see how I did that in a way that was just really honest and in integrity, and it really didn't take away from the power of the page or that social proof. And of course, we can't have a video about douchey marketing without talking about clickbait. Oh my gosh, people ask me about this all the time. People love to say that anything with a good hook is clickbait, but that's actually not true, at least not by my definitions. I actually got called out for this video saying it was a clickbait title, but it wasn't clickbait at all. It was just a really good hook. So the difference here is that clickbait is misleading. It is an intentionally misleading hook used to trick people into clicking. And when the person clicks, the reason why they clicked is never even addressed or delivered on, right? Basically, the hook was totally irrelevant and it was just used to get that click. That is clickbait. But if you deliver on the hook, then it's not clickbait at all. You're getting the click and you're delivering on it, right? And that video I mentioned was about Taylor Swift's marketing strategy and how she uses cryptic messages and hides Easter eggs in her content before releasing an album. So there was nothing clickbaity or misleading about it. It was just a really good hook that made people want to click. And that's a huge difference and something that you as a user online can really think about. Did this deliver? Did this seem relevant? So the point is, you don't have to follow any marketing strategy or rule or practice just because you think it'll get you more clicks, sales, or shares, right? The old rules of marketing, which is like, say whatever it takes to get a sale, right? And those are being replaced by the new rules of marketing, which are be helpful, share your message, stand up for something, and your people will find you. Ugh. Isn't that a relief? Each and every one of my Posse programs are rooted in these modern marketing principles that work today. And the best part is that when you follow these principles, you won't just grow a thriving brand and loyal customer base. You'll actually put those D-bags out of business, and you will be the one making the money as long as we stick to this and really, really focus on de-douchifying the internet. So if you're ready to start creating the life and business of your dreams, and you want to learn more about my sales and marketing strategies, check out the description box below for more information about all of my programs. I've got programs that'll teach you how to write an amazing sales page and a compelling email marketing campaign. I have a program to help you create messaging that is empathetic, engaging, and totally on brand for you. I have a website toolkit with all of my website formulas. I even have an entire content marketing video program that is great for business owners or marketing strategists. And of course, my signature 8-week copywriting coaching program where I walk you through the foundational principles of modern marketing and how to write compelling copy for your own portfolio or product. And you can learn about all of those in the description box below. I hope you found this video helpful. And remember, caring is cool. Until next time, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. I've shared bits and pieces of my story here on YouTube over the years, but you have never heard the whole story until now.